proposal for the doll is just a classic game everybody enjoys. An intense whodunit is enough to draw the attention of all ages, from kids to adults. I remember back in high school, our teacher had us review the O.J. Simpson trial, and she offered a prize of candy bar to whoever could predict the actual verdict. Sadly, that day I did not win the candy bar, but my interest since then has been piqued. And the popularity of crime sleuths is reflected in pop culture, from Law and Order to CIS. This game has been around since the 1800s and is extremely versatile. It can be for a simple crowd, it can be expanded to larger events, it can be tailored to more family-friendly events or adult-themed. The family version wouldn't be as graphic, and it would be easier for the children involved to solve. While the adults could solve the more bloody type, as well as offering alcoholic beverages at the event, because let's face it, getting drunk and solving puzzles is an extremely popular event, and it does draw in more people. It's pretty simple, the materials needed. You pretty much just need people to play the character roles, as well as various murder props. It could be a fake knife, gun, fake blood, and then maybe some personal items for the suspect to leave behind. My examples were the monogrammed lighter or handkerchief, because people that steal art are classier than typical crimes. The first option for the doll would be to hire out a company to perform this. There is a local company called Day Improv. Their price ranges start at $700 and can range up to several $1,000s. It all depends on how detailed the event is, how long it runs, the quality of the props. They are even willing to bring in an actual ambulance to set up the scene. And then the second option would be for the doll to set up and run the event. And the characters for that, they could be played out several different ways. They could ask their paying members as a benefit to play the actors, or they could ask people to show up early to draw for characters. If they were doing the kid-friendly version, the props could be more related to the clues of the game, versus knives and blood for the crime scene for the adult-themed parties. The first part would involve walking into the art theft gone wrong. The scene could be set up with a missing painting and one of the suspects dead on the floor. Clues to who committed both crimes could be placed into each room, proceeding towards the closest exit. Witnesses dressed in character, or if they're crowd participants, could be identified by a hat or something pinned to their shirt. And the crowd would mingle with them, and they would each describe what they saw at the time of the crime. And then the third and final option would be an event where the doll would send out invitations, and they wouldn't exactly describe what was going on, but as the crowd is talking and looking at the paintings, a scream could ring out, there would be a painting missing, and then a body on the floor. And then a host could announce that the crowd had just witnessed a horrific crime, and it is now up to them to solve this mystery. The host could point out several people in the crowd as having directly witnessed the events leading up to the murder. The crowd would then question the identified people, and the rest would follow the aforementioned steps. To wrap things up, my game proposal is one that could be tailored to be offered 3 different ways. And not only does it offer the challenge of solving a game, but it satisfies the crime sleuths in us all. And who doesn't like to gawk at a horrific crime scene? Any questions?
They do not.